Hello students, myself Dipendra Gupta from LPM Public School, Gola Bazar, Gorakhpur. Now, today I am going to teach you Ohm's law, class 10 physics, chapter 1 electricity. Ohm's law. Ohm's law states that current flowing in metallic wire is directly proportional to the potential difference across its ends provided by normal temperature and normal pressure. What does it mean? It means if temperature and pressure are constant, then current flowing in metallic wire is directly proportional to the potential difference across its ends. It means when we increase the potential difference, then current also will be increases. If we decrease the voltage, then current also decreases. So that is the Ohm's law. So according to Ohm's law, the current flowing through a metallic wire is directly proportional to the potential difference across its ends, provided the physical condition that is temperature and pressure remain constant. So this is Ohm's law. According to Ohm's law, the current flowing through a metallic wire is directly proportional the potential difference across its end, provided the physical condition in this. What is physical condition? That is temperature and pressure is physical condition. So temperature and pressure remains constant. Should be remains constant. Got it? Then if we increase the potential difference, it means voltage. If we increase potential difference, it means voltage, then amount of current increases. If we decrease the potential difference, then current decreases. If it means directly proportional means increase in voltage, then electric current also increases. Decrease in voltage, then current also will decreases. Got it? So that is Ohm's law. So according to Ohm's law, current flowing through a metallic wire is directly proportional to, this is the sign of directly proportional to the potential difference I directly proportional to V. This can be written as V proportional to I. And we know very well, if we remove this direct directly proportional sign, then one constant comes, and here the constant is R. So V is equal to IR. That is the formula where R is resistance. Where R is resistance. Got it? And SI unit of resistance is Ohm. SI unit of resistance is Ohm, and this is represented by a symbol name is omega. Ohm is denoted by this symbol omega. So always remember R is resistance and SI unit of resistance. If someone asks you what is resistance, define resistance, then you can define easily with the help of this formula. If you want to define resistance, then find the value of R in this formula. R is equal to transpose I to the left side, then you will get V upon I. R is equal to V upon I. Then what is resistance? Resistance is ratio of potential difference to the electric current flowing through a metallic wire. So this ratio is called resistance. The ratio of potential difference to the electric current flowing through a metallic wire, that ratio is called resistance. Got it? And if you want to define what is 1 ohm, if you want to define 1 ohm, then you can define here with the help of this formula. If 1 ohm is the resistance of a conductor in which the current of 1 ampere results when potential difference of 1 volt is applied across it. So what is 1 ohm? 1 ohm. If potential difference is 1 volt across its end and current flowing through a conductor is 1 ampere, then 1 by 1 you get 1. So this is 1 ohm, and you can define 1 ohm in statement form in volt. 1 ohm is the resistance of conductor in which the current of 1 ampere results when a potential difference of 1 volt is applied across it. So this is the Ohm's law. The important formula is V is equal to IR. if you want to find out the value of R, so R is V by I, and here I can be V by R. I is equal to V by R, V is equal to IR, and R is equal to V by I. These are three important formula by which you can solve numerical problem with the help of this formula. So pause the video and note it down. 1 mega ohm. Here M is capital. 1 mega ohm is equal to 10 to the power 6 ohm. 1 milli ohm. Here M is small. So 1 milli ohm is equal to 10 to the power minus 3 ohm. 1 micro ohm is equal to 10 to the power minus 6 ohm. This formula helps you when you solve a numerical problem related to Ohm's law. Now we will understand on the basis of resistance. We will understand what is conductor, insulators and resistors. So let's start. On the basis of resistance, we will understand what is conductors. Those materials through which electric current flow easily are called conductors. Conductors have very low resistance. It means those substances through which electricity flow very easily, so those materials are called conductors. For example, silver. You know, silver is the best conductor of electricity. Copper, aluminium, iron, etc. These are the examples of conductors. In conductors, electricity flow very easily. They have low resistance, and resistance, if any substance have low resistance, then that substance will be good conductor of electricity. Always remember. Now, insulators. Materials which do not allow to flow current are called insulators. For example, this pen. This pen do not allow to flow electricity in it. That's why this is called insulator. Insulator have a infinitely high resistance. For example, rubber, wood, plastic, etc. conductors have low resistance, insulator has infinitely high resistance. Insulators do not allow to pass electricity in it, and always remember insulator has infinitely high resistance. Now we will understand resistors. Resistors, those substances which have comparatively high resistance than metal, those substances which have high resistance, comparatively high resistance than metal, but allowed to pass the current, are called resistors. For example, nichrome, constantum, etc. Quite high resistance. Quite high resistance. Now we will see one numerical problem which is based on Ohm's law. In this question it is given that the potential difference between the terminals of an electric iron is 240 volt. It means potential difference is given that is 240 volt. Now, and the current is 5.0 ampere. Current is 5 ampere. Now, what you have to find out? You have to find out what is the resistance of electric iron. It means R is equal to question mark. In previous lecture I have told you what is Ohm's law. Ohm's law, flowing electric current is directly proportional to the potential difference across its ends. It means V is equal to IR. So that is the main formula. V is equal to IR. If you want to find out the value of R resistance, then R is equal to V by I. So put the value of V and I in this formula, then you get 240 upon 5. Then R is equal to 5 4 ja 20, 5 8 ja 40. So R is a resistance. And the SI unit of resistance is ohm. So 48 ohm. Resistance will be 48 ohms. Got it? So thank you so much for watching this video. See you in next video.